So now, 7 weeks are in the bag, and we have plenty of football to go around. Still one winless team left. Guess who that is? I don't know if they're ever going to get a win. I don't even think they have the proper team to do it. But let's first begin with another passing. This one more of a natural causes, and it's not really human to begin with. I'm talking about the passing of Paul the Squid. Who's Paul the Squid? He's the guy who did the predictions for the World Cup. And that one, Spain defeated Holland by 1 goal. That was the most important goal, and that one, the first ever World Cup competition for the Spaniards. Goes to show you that they do more than just bullfighting. What's next? Sumo wrestling? Oh, there we go. Spaniard doing sumo. That's scary enough. Brett Favre is finally done? Finally done in by an injury. Now, if you'll excuse me. Now, the injury happens to be right around here. 2 bones busted off of there during the game against the Packers. Now, we all thought, okay, maybe the NFL is going to suspend him for his allegations with the New York Jets. No longer the case. And we all thought, tendonitis in his elbow and was going to do the job on him. But that's not the case either. So now, could it be that the 291 straight games is over with? And a lot of people are going to vote that Cal Ripken Jr. of the Baltimore Orioles, with his 2,600 plus games streak, which also expanded multiple seasons, is a lot longer of a streak than Favre's is, and no question about that, because the baseball season is a lot longer, like multiple times longer than football games, where it's 182 to 16. And while I can't dispute that, I can dispute that, baseball is not as rigorous as football. Because, football, you go into the field and you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hit, knocked down, dragged out, and, what's the biggest risk in baseball? Collisions at home plate, getting beaten in the head by a fastball. Let's face it. All you're doing is swinging the bat, running, or you're going out. I got it. You're out. Now, speaking of hits, week 6 was a lot more painful than week 7. Probably week 7's got to be the cleanest week this season. I don't think I've heard too many penalties going out. But, at least the Cowboys didn't have to celebrate. And, speaking of Cowboys, Tony Romo out possibly 8 to 10 weeks with a broken left clavicle. And that's gotta hurt. Because, I don't want to know what it's like to have your collarbone or your shoulder blade just break in half. And who they have to rely on now? John Kitna. So, illegal hit, true, but still painful to watch. Now, Chris Berman, if you're watching, I think you missed one more. Come on, man! And it's got to be from, golf? No, don't get me wrong on this. Jonathan Bird wins the Timberlake on a walk-off ace, a hole-in-one on the 17th, par 3. 4th playoff hole, and it was a great shot. He didn't think it was going to go in. He came to the final round hot, going to the playoffs even hotter, and to top it all off, a hole-in-one. It was. You could not argue that it was a more perfect shot. But I'll tell you this. I'll vote for the Packers-Vikings fake field goal into deep pass from Matt Flynn to Andrew Corliss, who fell. Yeah, he didn't catch the ball. I mean, if you worked on that so much, you should have it down. Oh boy! And how about the Raiders? No, I didn't say it right. Not the Raiders. The Raiders! 59 points on the Broncos? Last year, it was the Patriots who stormed all over the Titans 59-0 in the snowy grounds of Foxborough's Gillette Stadium. And then when you had Tom Brady throwing 5 touchdowns in one quarter, now that's impressive. So now it's up to Week 8, and Week 8 is going to be a little special. Not just because it's Halloween. I mean, I want to tell you kids, well, I'll tell you a little later. So here are Week 8 and the World Series pick that I'm going to do. Week 7, I got 3-2, so that raises my record to 21-14. Great. Lucky 21, and then avoiding unlucky 13 on the same week. Go figure. Now, I can't ignore this game. The game over in Wembley Stadium in London, England. And it's a different kind of football as what we're dealing with. And the Broncos will chitty on home against the 49ers 27-23. Which would equal, what? 4 goals with, I'll just figure out if you translate it from football to soccer. Next up is an AFC matchup where the Dolphins go to Paul Brown Stadium and, well, take out the struggling Bungles 30-23. Then it's the Titans heading to Qualcomm Stadium and short-circuiting the Chargers 25-20. My upset special is, well, back and forward field as the Lions battle Donovan McNabb and the Redskins and go a field goal higher than them, 37-34. Now it's on to the spookiest night of it all. Halloween night, my primetime special. Woo! I just had to put in that ghost, I know. But what's scarier than ghosts coming out in the middle of the night would be the Steelers going to the Superdome and frightening the Saints 41-30 in an offensive battle. No ghouls will protect these holy knights of New Orleans. But I can't just go off and forget about baseball for a second. So I am going with the World Series, the Texas Rangers, 4-2 on the San Francisco Giants, capitalizing their first ever World Series appearance with that win. So let's recap. We have the Dolphins, we also have the Titans, my UK special, the Broncos, my upset special, the Lions, and my primetime special, the Steelers, and my World Series special, that's a lot of specials, my World Series special, the Rangers! Yeah, I know. You have the Raiders! Now you have the Rangers! Here are the games to choose for Week 9. Week 9 begins with Dallas and Green Bay. Chris Collinsworth and Al Michaels return to Lambeau for Sunday Night Football on NBC. Then we go from the NFC to the AFC as the Pittsburgh Steelers return to primetime 8 days from their Sunday night stampeder and take on the Cincinnati Bengals. That's going to be quite a matchup, but I think it's going to go Steelers' way. I might choose that, but we'll wait until the boats come in. Well, that's going to do it for this week. And hopefully we'll tune in next Tuesday for another broadcast. So, this is Peter Rock 2002. And kids, happy Halloween and be safe out there. I don't want to see any little ghouls and goblins ending up injured. I want you to enjoy your sweets instead of taking it hard on taking a grill in their face, if you know what I mean. So, see you later.